Hey y'all, it's K Divine. I just want to do another quick message for you. Um, you want to know why some people dislike you and they don't have a reason, like they've never really spoken to you, they don't know you very well. It's something about your peace that really grinds these people's gears. These people are so upset that you are at peace. And the crazy thing about having peace in your life and in your just in general, the crazy thing about it is that you had to go through so much chaos to get to this point. A lot of you have been through so much that when you decided that you weren't going to keep allowing these things to keep you up at night, that you were going to allow these things to keep your nervous system in hyperactive mode all the time. I mean, come like personally, my anxiety used to be so bad, and I never understood why I was having gut issues and why I always had a hard time with sleep, which my sleep is a different thing. I still struggle with sleeping, but not for those reasons. But that used to contribute to it. Um, but you just had all those issues, headaches. I don't know about y'all. I used to have constant headaches, migraines all the time. Don't have them nearly as much as I used to. And I've said this before, like you're different now. So people hate that piece about you. They hate that. They feel they low key be telling themselves like, why her? Why him? Why the collective? How are they so peaceful? This is why some people think this is the exact thing I was talking about the other day when I said that people think that you're high maintenance and they have the wrong idea about you. People be thinking that because they're like, oh, this person doesn't get upset. Oh, they don't struggle. Oh no, they don't they have it easy, and I want to have it easy too. And but they don't have, and these be some of the most laziest motherfuckers you'll ever meet too. That's the crazy part about it. These people be lazy. They don't really want to do the work. They want things handed to them. They just want. They think that what you had came easy. And a lot of times people will be even more mad when they find out what it is that you had to go through to be like that, because they know that they could never go through the things that you went through and come out on the other side like this. I've said to y'all before that people have taken themselves out for less than what you've been through. And a lot of people really still to this day, like that's why some of your enemies are like seething right now. Like they are so upset because you just keep going, and they don't understand how. They don't understand. They're like, how we did all of this, we did XYZ to this person, we slandered their name, we told everybody that they were a terrible person, and somehow this person's still walking around like everything's cool. And some of y'all look even better than you did when when you left them people. They're confused. They are confused. They don't understand. Those people also really don't understand how expensive your peace has been. Like, peace is very expensive. It's so expensive, guys, because people be trying to get you out of your element. They be trying to get you to be lower vibrational with them. This is why misery loves company. This is why they don't like seeing you so peaceful and that you so content with yourself. Because it's like you don't have to be the prettiest or most handsome person in the world, but the fact that you are confident in yourself and that you love yourself and you take the best care that you can of yourself, that pisses some people off, because a lot of these people make excuses as to why they can't do certain things, like, well, I don't do this because, well, I don't have time. And you make time for yourself for whatever it is that you do, whether it be your skincare, or you go into the gym, or you meal prepping for your healthy meals or whatever, or switching things up in your diet, whatever the case may be. And a lot of people make excuses for those things. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have time to work out, which, sure, okay, you might not, but this person makes time for it. oh well, I don't have time to do stuff, all that stuff for your skincare, when they, and then they find out that your skincare routine's really not that difficult or expensive. You know, or you just space out certain time for your self-care, and a lot of people think that that's selfish. They're like, oh, so you just spend a whole day by yourself? Yup, sure do. And people, like I said, people be getting mad over little stuff. They get mad because they don't have what it is that you have, and a lot of it comes down to just your light in general. Your peace highlights your light too. That you're comfortable with yourself, that you know who you are, and that you're going to keep going towards your goals. A lot of people don't have goals. Like, a lot of people are comfortable staying in the same spot that they're. That's what I was just talking about the other day. That complacency, being complacent with, like, they're not necessarily happy with where they are, but they're too afraid deep down inside of moving forward to do something else. Because either they're not confident enough in themselves to do it, or like they're just content with the basics. They're content with the, whatever it is that they got. Well, this works for me. And some people, this is why when you have like big dreams, this is why a lot of people will doubt you and say like, yeah, you're dreaming too big, or like, nobody does that. Nobody's ever gonna accomplish anything like that. Or they'd be like, you're gonna do that. And it's just like, why can't I? And it's because they think too small. J. Cole said it was Ville mentality, and that's really what it is. It's that small town mentality. It's that small minded stuff that keeps people in the same spot that they're in. And your growth highlights people's stagnation, and that really bothers them. Because growth comes with different perks in life. It comes with that peace. Growth comes with peace. And a lot of people don't have peace because they don't want to grow. You may not have everything that you want to have right now, but at least you know kind of where you want to go. At least you have a better idea now. At least you have better boundaries. At least you know yourself better. At least you're not going back into old patterns and, fooling around with people who don't really mess with you like that. Getting rid of toxic family, getting rid of those toxic relationships. A lot of people aren't willing to do that because a lot of people don't want to be honest with themselves. So I just want to encourage y'all and let y'all know, like, a lot of folks don't like y'all because your peace is so loud. Your calmness, like, that aura is so big. Like, people don't even know what to do with you half of the time. But the crazy thing about this too is that the people, like, it becomes like it's kind of polar in a way. Like, you either have people who gravitate towards you because of that peace, or you have people who just repel you so much. But some of those people who are just standoffish about it, that just can't handle you, might try to come around you just to try to, they want some of your energy. They want to try to see if they can do what you do, and they can't do what you do. Sorry, not sorry. I say focus on the people who gravitate towards you the most, that come with that good energy. But I love y'all. It's your girl K Divine. I'll see you later. Bye.